South Aussie with Cosi.
Do you know what town this is? Come on, it's pretty obvious. The big galah in the background gives it away. It is Kimba. Kimba is exactly to the metre halfway across Australia. I don't suppose it's probably to the metre, but it's near enough. So it's a ripping little town. I'm going to show you around Kimba in just a second. But first of all, let's acknowledge the big galah. I dare any traveller to come to Kimba and not have a photograph in front of the big galah. That guy loves it.
Sometimes people make the mistake of just driving through Kimba. We have constant feedback of people that come here and say, oh look, we had no idea how much there was in Kimba. So it's definitely worth the stop. We've got some fabulous sights to see. You won't be disappointed if you come in. This is the fabulous Kimba Playground. It's over $500,000 of infrastructure, and we're really proud of this place, and as you can see, the kids just love it.
Their silo art in Kimba is epic. Look how stunning it is. Whoever thought of the idea of painting silos in South Australia should literally have the keys to the state. They look amazing. Now, these silos in Kimba took 4 weeks to paint, which is actually pretty quick, I reckon. But let's condense that 4 weeks into 30 seconds to show you how it all panned out. Geez, it's simply beautiful, isn't it? Hey, did you know there's actually a museum in Kimba? Sure is, and it's run by volunteers. Oh, and by this bloke as well. His name's Big Red, and he walks his pet goat around the streets of Kimba. But now's not the time to get all judgy about walking goats in remote country towns. Let's learn more about the Kimba Museum.
It's our local museum. It's in its 49th year now, and yeah, it's a really impressive little place. It's on 5 acres of land. Yeah, there's a lot of old stuff that's been given to us to put in here.
So I asked Big Red what is the #1 attraction at the museum, and he reckons by far it's the old house. The house is called Pioneer House. I want you to imagine your family living here back in the day.
Yeah, well, the Pioneer House was built in 1908 by the Haskett family, and it's made out of pine and pug. So it's a pine, and then they put netting over and they do the pug, which is mud. And yeah, they've made a nice fireplace in there out of stone and mortar. Dirt floor, which they used to use out of termite nests, so it used to pack down and not so much dust. So yeah, and it's a really impressive little house.
The history in this place is absolutely amazing, and for $5 to come and visit all of this on 5 acres is sensational value. But what's even more important, and when you're here, flick them a tenner. Like, let's keep places like this up and going. I also love this photo here. This is the couple, the Hasketts, who built this home and used to live here with their 3 children. Take a look at her. She's pretty chuffed, isn't she? She's got that look like, all my friends are living in Burnside and you build me this place out in the middle of the sticks and we've gone through 15 years of drought and I'll never speak to you again in my life. And he's just sitting there going, she's going to kill me.
Would have been pretty tough. There was not a lot of water in Kimba. We haven't got a lot of sources of water, so they would have had to catch as much water as they could. Yeah, so it wouldn't have been that easy, that's for sure. Well, we welcome anybody to come to our museum, and we do normally do a bit of a tour with it. When they get in here, they think what a wonderful little place and see stuff they've never seen before and soak in the history of Kimba.
You know when you've got a fetish for chewing gates and you think that no one's watching, so you just have a cheeky chew? Oh yeah, the taste of that rusty gate. Oh, I'm a bad boy, but geez, I love this gate. Oh hey, I wasn't chewing the gate. What gate? Righto, SA, we've left the museum behind. That is now history. Wink, wink, dad joke. But I want you guys to have a crack at this. Can you guess what this is? Look really closely. What's it for? What is it? Any ideas? This is a water catchment area. The concept is water lands on the plastic and it's channeled into dams, and then that water is used in Kimba. Why is that so important?
In the driest state, in the driest continent, it's pretty important, and Kimba's doing its bit to recycle every drop of water we can.
They're doing it by effectively building South Australia's biggest slip and slide. Have a look at this thing. It can collect 36 million litres of water every single year. So why are there thousands of car tyres laying on it?
We've covered it with tyres to make sure it doesn't blow away in the good wind today. However,
You'd hate to give it to Woodner.
you certainly would.
There's so many things to see and do in Kimba, so what are you waiting for? Come and explore it. Sit around the campfire in the award-winning free campsites. That's right, you can camp here for free. That's a bargain.
South Aussie with Cosi.